Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making dirt and desert graveyard cups. For this, you're going to need the following items. So you need vanilla wafers, you need 2 packages of Oreos, you need vanilla pudding and chocolate pudding, you need gummy worms, and then you need some type of clear cup or just some cup to put everything in. And then I'm going to be using a food processor as well. I also forgot to mention you will also need icing. So I made homemade icing and then I dyed it black. You can also just buy store-bought icing, and I know they have like squeeze tubes that's already dyed, so you can also use that. But since I made homemade icing, I need a piping bag, and then I got Milano cookies. So we are going to start with the desert graveyard cups. So for that, you're going to use the vanilla wafers and the vanilla pudding. The very first thing we're going to start with is we are going to take our vanilla wafers, we're going to put them in our food processor, and we're going to crush them into really, really fine pieces. Once we get these all crushed up, then we're going to just make the vanilla pudding per the directions on the back of the box. I'm actually going to have my daughter Kaylin make this pudding while we crush these vanilla wafers. We got all of the vanilla wafers crushed. Kaylin has the pudding mixed up, so we're going to let that set. For the dirt graveyards, we're going to use the Oreos and the chocolate pudding. So next, while we let the pudding set, I'm going to go ahead and crush the Oreos, and I'm going to have Kaylin mix up the pudding, the chocolate pudding for this one as well. We have the Oreos and the vanilla wafers all crushed up. We have the vanilla and the chocolate pudding all mixed. We're actually letting those sit in the refrigerator for a few minutes. So while the pudding settles, we are going to make our tombstones. So what you're going to use is you're going to take Milano cookies, you're going to cut these in half, and then you're going to use black icing and then just write RIP on the cookies. So let's get these done. I got all the tombstones written on. I'm actually going to put these in the refrigerator because it's just a little warm in my house today, and I don't want the icing to melt because it'll smear the letters together. So I'm just going to sit these in the fridge so the icing can get cold while we make the cups. For our next step, we're going to go ahead and start putting all the ingredients together in the cups to make the graveyards. This step is very simple. You're just going to take your clear cups, and then you're just going to layer. You're going to put your Oreo and then your chocolate pudding, a little bit of Oreo, a little bit of chocolate pudding until the cups are full to the height you want them. And then for the desert graveyards, you're going to use the vanilla wafers with the vanilla pudding in the same way. So let's go ahead and get these layered up. Once you get all your layers made, then the next thing to do is to put your tombstones in the top, and then go ahead and stick a couple of gummy worms in there if you'd like as well.